So we are back at it with The Legend of Korra. We are diving into season 3, episode 12, which is entitled Enter the Void. Stakes were really high when we left off on the last episode. Kind of dark. So I'm hoping for like some good guy action here.
Enter the Void. I mean, that sounds good.
Yeah,
I don't see how that can be bad.
Definitely. Very, very uplifting and optimistic title.
Yeah.
For sure.
Now, Korra and Team Avatar race to the temple, hoping to mount a rescue.
So people can see just what Bucky is. Living his best life.
Yep.
I say we make our approach from the west, drop down from the airship on cables. That combustion lady will pick us off one by one.
Sparky, Sparky, boom, baby.
We come up from the valley, scale the side of the mountain, and take them off guard.
No, if their lava bender spots us, he'll melt the mountainside and us with it.
Wait, I got it. I'll disguise myself as a lost hiker, and once I'm in the temple, I'll distract the Red Lotus with my bird calls.
Him and Boomy need to come up with a plan together. It would be the best plan ever.
Really? Well, I haven't noticed you offering any suggestions.
None of these ideas will work. The second Zahir realizes we're up to something, he'll wipe out the airbenders.
And Opal is one of those airbenders. Believe me, I understand what's at stake.
Only plan that will work is for me to give myself up.
What?
Korra, no.
We'll figure out another way.
I talked it over with Lord Zuko.
It's her choice.
I have to do this. The world has been out of balance for far too long. It needs the Air Nation back again. I can't let Zahir destroy it and everyone we love. Help me save the airbenders. Then you can worry about saving me.
We're with you, Korra.
Yes, whatever you need. We're here.
I'll go radio Zahir.
Lynn looks so pissed. Oh, no, she looks sad and scared.
Yeah, and Lynn's really brave, so to see that is not easy.
Zahir, are you there?
Do we have a deal?
Yes. You release the airbenders, and then I'll turn myself over.
As long as you didn't kill Tenzin.
I can't do that. Here's what I want you to do.
I'm just worried about Opal, and Papa's not here to comfort me. I hope he and Naga are doing okay back in Zaofu.
Way to hang on, Pabu.
Not Mako's scarf. Bird dog and rat thingy.
Rat
Disappointed
thingy.
in you two.
Oh, they just both love Mako and miss him, so, you know, it has a scent on it.
Yeah, they didn't know any better.
He told me to come to the top of Lahima's peak at noon, alone. Once he has me, he'll release the airbenders over to you at the temple.
No, but then you lose all your leverage.
I say we split into 2 teams. Mako, Bullen, and Asami will take the airship up to the temple. Meanwhile, my metal benders, Tanrak, Lin, and I will get into position below Lahima's peak.
Let go your earthly tether. Enter the void. Empty and become wind. Empty and become wind.
The airbenders are secure.
Thank you, Pali, for everything.
Of course.
I want you to know, not one day went by in that prison when I didn't think of you.
The years apart only made my love for you stronger, and deep down I knew you'd find a way to get me out.
Ah, so here they're romantic.
You've shown me what true freedom means.
And after today, we'll show the entire world what it means. No more prisons, no more running.
True freedom. Kill who you tell me to instead of who the warlords told me to. Yeah, that sounds like you've made a big improvement in your life.
Don't hold back how you really feel about her.
Oh, I won't.
Radio the second you see those airbenders.
I will, Chief. Good luck.
Be careful, Korra. You too.
Korra,
Don't worry, Dad. I'll be all right.
I just want you to know how proud I am of you. The risk you're taking to save the Air Nation will be remembered for generations.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, sweetheart.
Watch out for Zahir. He's not very fond of world leaders.
He's a crafty one, too.
Just stay focused on your mission.
Must have been some fight.
Mako, do you see the airbenders?
Not yet. We're just arriving. Don't turn yourself over until I get a visual on them.
Lava man.
You want the airbenders or not?
Drop your staff and surrender yourself. Don't make me come get you.
Corey, you come this far, you might as well.
They're here, but so is the lava bender.
Tell Gazan to let the airbenders go!
Not until you turn yourself over. This isn't a negotiation. Wipe them out.
No! Wait! I'm coming!
God, I hate him so much.
Stand down.
And don't bother trying to metal bend out of these. They're platinum.
He's not gonna let him go.
We have her.
Huh? He's a man of his word.
Nope. We don't see the faces of who's behind him. They're all hooded. Yep.
Good call, beautiful.
Korra! It was a trick! They're not here!
We had a deal!
With a piece of garbage traitor. What do you expect?
I expected Zahir to be a man of his word. Thought he had some honor.
No.
Get the Avatar on the airship. I'll deal with them.
Take her out. Or not. There you go. Yeah! Gotta use those water arms.
You!
Nowhere to go, Zahir.
Where are the airbenders?
Don't know. Zahir moved them out of the temple.
Will you just bury them already? We have to get back to the airship.
Not gonna happen. The exit's blocked.
You need to find a new exit.
You're not hold for so long. Yeah.
Where's Oogie?
Gone. All the bison got scared off during the attack. But I think I know another way out. Olin, can you get us through that wall?
On it!
Just completely destroying their temple.
That was the plan all along.
Yep.
Going down when lava's coming feels like a bad idea.
Is it just me, or is it getting really warm in here?
You called it, beautiful.
Oh, this is not good. Let's move it, people!
Damn. Surprise.
Say hello to the Earth Queen for me.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Dad! Oh no, I don't believe that that's the end of her dad.
I'm gonna draw her fire. You take her out.
Lynn, no!
You got a better idea?
I love you.
You! Don't feel bad for you.
It's over, Zahir.
Let go your earthly tether. Enter the void
This is your last warning.
and become wind.
Okay. Oh shit. He can fly.
Guess he doesn't need a ride. Korra.
Okay, I guess that's a sub-bending air. Flyers. Makes sense.
Now what?
Form some stairs.
Oh shit, Bolin!
Incredible.
You're a lava bender.
Yeah.
No, I just found out.
You guys need a lift?
Kai, you're all right.
More or less. Everyone hop on.
I mean, that's just a baby bison, though. There are a lot of you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, poor baby bison.
It's alright. Build a new air temple. A new
Value
nation.
my life. Thank you, Captain.
You can call me Kuvira.
Tell me who?
I could have sworn she said Gruyere,
thought
but
she
I'm
said
like,
two.
that's a cheese. Bolin, you can't do bird calls. I'm sorry.
Hey, everybody. There's something I gotta tell you.
How did you guys make it out of that temple alive? It was all Bolin. I thought we were done for. Then out of nowhere, he lava bend.
I knew you had the potential for something big. You just had to believe in yourself.
Being moments from death was a pretty good motivator too.
Yeah.
Of course, we never would have made it back without Kai.
Glad I could help. So anyway,
Did Zahir get away with Korra?
Listen to Kai. He knows where they are.
Apparently, he can fly now.
What?
how?
I wouldn't believe it either if I hadn't seen it for myself.
I've heard the legends about Guru Lahima's ability to fly.
I have an idea.
Not right now, kid. We need to figure out where's he.
Mako, listen to him.
And find the airbenders.
That's what I've been trying to tell you. I know where the airbenders are, and I bet it's where Korra is too.
Well, why didn't you say something?
After I got blasted out of the sky, I woke up on the side of the mountain where this little fellow found me. I tried to sneak back into the temple to see if I could rescue everyone, and that's when I saw the airship. I followed it to some caves a few miles from. That giant lady met up with some people who took the airbenders into the caves.
Was it Kazan and Minghua?
No, there were 4 more of them. Didn't look familiar.
Must be more Red Lotus members than we thought.
We need to get to those caves.
I don't think we can all fit on my bison.
How about some more bison?
Mm-hmm.
Boogie!
Now y'all got a ride.
I'm glad to see you too, old friend.
I want to come with you.
No, Kuvira. Stay with the injured. We'll be back for you once we have the Avatar.
Hey, I appreciate you coming back for us. Sorry for ever giving you a hard time.
That's okay. I probably deserved it.
You kinda did.
Now you're just showing off.
Why didn't you ever tell us you can fly?
I wasn't sure I could. Only one other airbender in history had the ability.
How'd you figure out how to do it?
I found true freedom. I am no longer bound to this earth by worldly desires. I have entered the void.
Oh, that's what happened when his girlfriend died.
She sacrificed her life for our cause. Now let's make sure it wasn't in vain.
Damn. Now we get to what their real goal is.
You killed my father.
I understand your grief. I also lost someone I loved today, but your pain will soon be over. Bring the poison.
Why do you have to poison her? What?
He wants the Avatar dead.
Yeah, no, but like, I mean, there's a bunch of different ways you can kill her.
Maybe he feels
Why
like
this
that's
poison
the
like in this
humane way.
like all chained up like that? Looks like some kind of like ritual. Bucky is just passed out.
Yeah, he started to have a dream during that episode. You all, I don't know if you can like actually see him on camera, but you may have seen like our focus shift down here a minute and me try to like calm him down. He was practically vibrating in whatever it was that he was dreaming about. So yeah.
I mean, it makes sense that an airbender can fly. Like, I don't know. I just think about like Storm from the X-Men and whatever, like ability to manipulate the wind and fly. So why shouldn't an airbender be able to do it? What I did like is I don't know if it's fake out's the right word, but the reveal of Mako being a lava bender.
Bolin.
Sorry, Bolin being a lava bender. Because they kept building up like Bolin, like trying to be a metal bender, trying to get a metal bender. And like you should have thought that he was going to be a lava bender because I mean, they just showed this badass lava bender and it's like, okay, how do you stop that guy? So, well, someone else needs to be a lava bender. So I did like that. Like we were right that it was going to come out like in a moment when it was do or die and he came through. But it was just not in metal bending. It was in lava bending. So I like that.
Okay, so it's been 2 episodes of this like conflict involving airships. And so I have to ask the community because I feel like I must be missing something here. It feels pretty obvious that if you can airbend, you could take down an airship. The same way that like if you can waterbend, you could take down a traditional ship on the water. Like you're working with the element that they depend on. It feels like you could disarm them, but nobody's trying to do that. And I want to know why.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know the mechanics that go in it all. I mean,
but doesn't that just feel obvious?
I know that like Toph took care of those things with like by metal bending and like, you know, tearing some things, some of the parts of the ship off. Yeah, I don't know how you would be able to do it with airbending. I just don't know it.
Yeah, they look like giant balloons. So like, sure, let's throw a hook up there and rip the balloon or, you know, get some rocks from the earth and toss those up.
Something.
It feels like we could take it down.
Yeah. A moment of silence for Sparky Boom Woman because she was so beloved.
Peace. I'm sorry. Peace, bitch. You're dead. That's why I gotta say that.
Damn. Cold-blooded.
Yes. She tried to shoot a child out of the air. Come on.
Well, she did shoot a child out of the air.
True. She tried to kill him. She failed at that. But
yeah.
She successfully shot him out of the air. So.
Yeah. And she was shooting at a bunch of different children as well. Yeah. So I'm wondering what their Red Lotus's actual goal is. Because, I mean, they talked about freedom and, you know, making Like, I feel like that's now going to be all bullshit because what thought Zahir was and like the respect I had for him just went out the window these last couple episodes.
This is how I knew he was full of shit and he wasn't going to honor his word. He wants chaos. People who honor their word are abiding by a code. They're abiding by a set way of both operating with another entity, but also, you know, a way of having integrity for themselves. If you want chaos, you don't want those things. You don't want an order. You don't want an expectation that is met. You want chaos and confusion. And so that's how I was like, nope, this isn't gonna be real. I'm disappointed I was right. Okay, like I'm disappointed I was right. I would have liked your version of Zahir better. But yeah, I do think we will find that everything that he claimed to believe in was all just him being full of shit.
There's been no evidence that Korra's dad is like a bad leader, a malicious leader, or anything like that. And I know that Zahir just doesn't want any leaders or like any government or like any organization or whatever out there. And like you said, he wants chaos. But it seemed to me like he was doing what he thought he had to, maybe, and didn't like necessarily take pleasure in it at all. Like he didn't mind killing, but I don't necessarily thought like there was any like sort of I don't know, like sort of viciousness to it. But like when he went to kill Korra's dad, he said like, you know, say hello to the Earth Queen for me. I don't know. It was just like such a evil, mean line. Like he was like reveling in the fact that he was going to be able to kill this another leader of a nation. Like I said, just at first when I said like I respect like you know, I don't know if I ever said I respected him, but like I liked him as a villain, as an antagonist. I thought he was interesting, complex, and now just more and more I'm just like, you're kind of a psychopath.
We had an interesting conversation after hi sleepy boy. After our latest Assassin's Creed episode, we were talking about the difference between Haytham versus Charles Lee, and then the other one, Hickey. That's what it was, Hickey. And sort of like how we perceived them and their motivations and the type of person that they are. And it makes me think about Zahir in that world too, because I think prior to now, the way that we kind of seen Zahir potentially after not the last episode, but the one before, was he could have sort of been in line with Haytham.
Yeah.
Like, we can diametrically disagree with your philosophy and the chosen like world order that you believe should be created, but we can, or we at least thought he believed that he was doing that for the good of all. He was serving a purpose higher than himself and believed that his version of the world would actually be good for everyone else, not just himself. Pretty sure in this one we saw that there is no thought, concern, or giving a damn about anyone but him and his immediate posse and their power and their ability to do whatever the hell they want, which takes him out of the Haytham camp and puts him more in the camp of a Charles Lee. And like, you just can't respect that. There's nothing respectable about, hey, I want to set the world on fire because I'll win.
Yeah, now he's entering more of the Littlefinger in Game of Thrones, where like he'd set the world on fire just to be king of the ashes. And yeah, and so it's unfortunate. He's still not as bad as Unalaq. Unalaq still has got the worst villain award in Korra so far. And
yeah, I agree with that. I feel somebody needs to teach Korra how to negotiate, because Zahir was like, no, we're not going to do it that way. I give up all my leverage. So here's my plan where you give up all yours. And she agreed to it. Like, he had how many hostages? You could have at least negotiated to get like everyone back but Tenzin.
Yeah.
Like, you going over to him is a huge victory for him. Tenzin coming back to you, he's a great fighter, great diplomat, huge victory to you guys. Everyone else is kind of like the women and children. They're just learning. Side note, they've been really cool and good at this, but in my negotiation, they're women and children. Come on. They don't have a lot of value to you. Release them. Korra turns herself over to you, and then you can release Tenzin, and everyone goes home happy. Then at least everybody's given a little bit before giving everything.
We don't know if Kaya and Bumir are with them, if they're still just like at the bottom of that.
I think they're just at the bottom. Well, hopefully not, because that cliff is covered in lava now. So I'm going to hope that they moved.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Agreed.
Anywhere.
Yep. Like kidnapping the kids and the airbenders, and then like destroying the whole airbending temple and everything. It's like, oh man.
That's the other thing, is all he wants is destruction.
Yeah.
Like, he's not building anything. He's not improving anything. He's not doing good for anyone. It's not like there are any, like, I don't know, children's hospitals named Zahir for wing on cancer research. Like, he's not doing good for anyone. He's thriving on destruction.
Yeah.
Sure, like, the temple is it's a material thing. they can rebuild in honor of the new airbending nation, and they will survive this. But that doesn't take away the pain of the loss that temple had been in the airbender nation for how many centuries, and it meant a lot to them. And that was just ruined for no reason.
Yeah, it's like, I don't like the way you built your house. I'm just going to tear it down. I'm like, well, where am I supposed to live? I don't care. Just don't like the way the house was built.
And in the world of chaos, I can do that.
Yeah, and so he just wants to tear everything. Yeah, that's a good point. He's not building anything. He's just tearing everything down. It's a lot easier to tear something down than it is to build it.
Yeah, building something is hard.
Yeah.
Believing in something and striving for it is hard. Wrecking shit's easy.
Yeah. So thanks so much for watching this and supporting the channel. And if you want to further support, then you can go ahead and join our YouTube membership. Hit the little join button below and you will get early access to all of our reactions on this channel. And if you want early ad-free access and full watch-along reactions for our stuff, then go ahead and check out Patreon.
Yeah.
Links in the description of the video. Thanks so much for watching The Legend of Korra with us, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.